Shaman work is one of the quickest and fastest way of bringing yourself back. So I do drumming. This is one of the ones that I bought.
Okay, what is this called?
This is called the Shamanic Eye. But I have got drums that I bought from Peru.
Okay. Hello, Reshmi. Would you like to share some stories about the drums? First, would you like to tell us what is this called and what is this for? And what you just did?
I was told in 2007 when I came across a shaman that I had this shamanic energy, which means that I can do things with the drums. And so I'll just tell you briefly what I saw when I was doing the drumming now, today. So as I went more into the drumming, first of all, I saw a big tree. It's like a big oak tree. And then the more I went into the drumming, because I'm a clairvoyant, I can see things through my mind. I saw a big tree, and then the tree overfilling with branches, and the branches going right down to the ground, connecting with Mother Earth. So the more I connected with my drum, the more the drum allowed me to journey with the drum. So it opens up. You'll see, if you listen carefully, there are so many different frequencies within the beat of the drum. And I find that if I allow myself to go into it, I can easily get lost with my drumming, because it actually allows you to journey. So journey is you're going into spaces where you can actually imagine or visualize, or sometimes you don't have to imagine or visualize. it just leads you down that path. So you can end up being in a meditative state. For me in particular, I've used it for healing work. I've done quite a lot of shamanic work in terms of workshops. And I have actually done drumming in Peru with a shaman, and I was told that I had more vibration in terms of the drumming. So we did an ayahuasca ceremony. I took a group to Peru, and my guide took me to someone he said was a shaman.
Yeah, you are the first shaman I met in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I heard of a lot of knowledge or gossips about shamans, and I know shamans can dance with drums, and I know shamans can use the drums to call people's soul back or connect with their ancestors. But what is the purpose?
I feel a shaman is an amazing human being. They have a lot of wisdom, they have a lot of knowledge, and they have a lot of ancient remedies. And yes, they definitely can call the souls back. So if your souls are scattered, throughout the world or throughout the universe, and you feel that you're not 100% within yourself, or it's just can be just something so simple like you are depressed or you're upset, and part of you lose part of you. Or if you are in a bad relationship and you're getting suppressed in that relationship, you find that you lose yourself more and more and more, and you become a little robot. So it's like no feelings, no emotions. You're just driving to and from work, and you're just doing your mundane things, looking after the children, but you don't feel yourself inside. So that's what we also can say, that part of you is lost somewhere in the transition of life. Being, especially nowadays, we've got so much anxiety, so many uncertainties in our lives. You'll find that part of us, we do that flight and fear. Most of us are perpetually living in the fleet and flight mode. Most of us are so fearful of things. So when that happens, when you feel part of you is gone, shamans and shaman work is one of the quickest and fastest way of bringing yourself back. So I find that with most of my soul retrieval, I will actually and the drumming, when you get in tune with your drumming, it will just flow. And I find that with drumming, it can open all sorts of paths. So for me in particular, I remember meeting my very first shaman in 2007. He was just so poised. He was in his late 50s, 60s, and he took us. We had to walk up a mountain, and he took us up the hill, and it was a sort of a sheltered cave, and there he did his drumming.
Wow.
And it was just out of this world, and the drumming just continued, and I couldn't believe how I felt. It was just one of the most amazing experiences I've had in my life. And I didn't know that with each beat of the drum, my feet was going. My body was swaying. I became more and more and more and more open with the drumming. So I found I was dancing, and it was in front of people, and some people were crying. Look, there was all sorts of emotions. So the drumming brings out. So it depends on what your intention is, with the drumming is. I've held workshops where I've wanted to just clear the negativity that's sent to you or negativity that's within you. So, that's a different kind of release, different kind of feelings, different kind of emotions. I don't know what the shaman was doing, but all I wanted to do was just dance.
Wow.
And I just danced and danced and danced, and it was just, as I opened myself to the beat, as I opened myself to the environment, as I opened myself to the trees, to Mother Earth, it was an awakening. I just opened right up, and when I really let it go, I was dancing, and so many people made comments about that particular incident. People that saw me, they said that I was a beautiful dancer, very graceful dancer. It's like a soul connection. So you find that when you are attracted to the like, it always comes back to like attracts like. And I really firmly believe, after doing quite a lot of journeys, spiritual journeys, like will attract like. Somewhere along the way, your magnetism aura, your magnetism vibe will attract another human being in your life. And I've looked back and I've encountered